Just had an itch lately for DWR. Not sure why. I kind of go in phases. I'm really interested. I'm having so much fun playing, and then I go like a month where I run like 1 or 2 seeds, and I'm like, that's plenty. Oh, it never does, Kiglis. It's always a complete and pure joy. No one has ever regretted playing a Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Trust me. But yep, Standard Flags race. There's 8 people in the race room. This is the second race of this evening. 4 people to ready up. Once they do, we'll be good to go. Yeah, maybe we can finish out that DW2R seed afterwards. 23:30 to be that far in. Like I said, I'm a little bit like, because I didn't map anything or write anything down, and I am the worst when it comes to remembering that kind of stuff and remembering where things are and what I've checked and what I haven't checked. I didn't have any of my maps open to make sure that I'm checking all the chests, not missing things, and going the wrong way, because I'm definitely not nearly as well versed in 2R as I am in the Prime Rando. Oh yeah. The one that I posted to Discord a couple of weeks ago was one I rolled for JBT and I to do a practice 2. And needless to say, we played for about 3 minutes and then dumpstered it and picked a new one. And probably a good choice. I won't spoil it if you plan on doing it, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you have seen it, then you know. I think I've probably already mentioned it or spoiled it or something, but if you are gonna look at it, plug your ears. Spoilers, you don't have enough HP to make it out of the opening swamp, so you are completely swamp locked until, I believe, level 7. Also, most of the enemies in the opening zone have one-shot abilities. Hurt More, Fire Breath, and or healing on top of it. So good luck. Yes, racetime.gg is where all of our races live. That's where you'll find all the races. There have been like 450 races or so on racetime.gg over the last 6 months. A lot of them are tournament races, but a good more than half are Standard Flags races. SRL being inconsistent and having issues with uptime, the necessity for having to go through IRC, which really hasn't been relevant for a decade, new features and options that we have with race time, which is nice. I think a lot of it really had to do more with the consistency and it being up. That was kind of a problem that we were running into, at least I was running into with SRL, is that it was frequently down or inaccessible or just not great. And so many active racing scenes have moved over to race time, or at least off of SRL. And there's not necessarily a specific reason why or why not, I suppose, but I think it was a good change, personally. It made a lot of sense. Race spot dying, that's another big thing. The alerts were not being transmitted and transposted anymore. I know basically all the race spots and things are run by F. Coughlin on his own hardware, so whenever he was not available or whatever, then everything kind of went down. So, yeah. Not the best. This is a lot more consistent, doesn't have a lot of those issues. Again, it still has its own things. I mean, I suppose we've kind of alleviated the issue of opening a room on your own and not having somebody to hold it open with you with our friend BLK, who joins every single race regardless. So that's never a problem. But that was probably one of the few things that I think was like a potential downside. You lose the history as well and all the different races and all the statistics and everything, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. And I mean, hell, I've got like 250 races on there, so it's not like I don't, or 350. It's not like I don't have a lot of history there, but I think it was a good change overall. Alright, we've got a torch. We've got a silver harp. We've got no spells. 4, 19, 12, 4. Probably could have and or should have saved. Cave to the north is Grave. Not sure why I attacked there. A little bit reluctant to throw the torch there. I should have saved. If I had saved, I would have been more comfortable throwing the torch at the ghost. Not guaranteed to kill it, likely, but not guaranteed. What did I just say about saving, dummy? It's also not enough for level 2. So that's one possibility, is diving into the grave, see if we can dig out any chests. Apparently just down here to the south there's a town. Check this out. Cantlin. A great place for capitalism if we had any money. Where's Taloon when you need him? And if anyone's going to ask about the sprite, I don't know. This is, I think, one of the new custom sprites from Edge Telvarin. Okay. Didn't mean to actually walk into the swamp there, but it didn't matter. So now I think is prime time for grave diving. We have a purpose, we have equipment that we can purchase. Potentially fairy waters, potentially torches, herbs, you name it. And other than the single torch throw, I don't see anything else immediately nearby, or anything else that's going to get us up to level 2. If we'd seen slimes and red slimes, it's a different story, but we haven't. Oops. Probably Edge himself. It could be. I'm not super familiar. It very well could be. I know Edge did a couple of sprites, so... We're like 3 steps away. So sad. I agree, it is a cool sprite. It's different. I like his cape. Very flowing. And harp strats are definitely a possibility. The problem is the harp pulls from, like, a giant pool of, you know, it's a pool of enemies that includes a lot of stuff that we can't hope to fight. It's certainly possible that we get slimes and red slimes or even a metal slime, but at the same time, it's probably just as likely, in fact, much more likely that we'll get stuff that's going to destroy us. Not that it's not worth a try. wolves have Dragon Lord Breath. Okay. Yay, chess. Gold, perfect. Herb. Wings. Wow, I'm stunned. We walked out of there somehow. In before I die, before getting to Cantlin. Unfortunately, we don't have enough cash. Actually, I could sell the wings. I should have enough cash to buy a hand axe, and I think that's the right play here. Oh no, wait, am I gonna be 1 gold short? I'm gonna be 1 gold... Oh no, I'll sell the herb. Cool beans. No, it wasn't here, it was the bottom shop. Okay, no keys, but the fact that we walked all the way back out is pretty nuts. We could have been able to buy I believe a club in the top shop, but I think this is worth it. 15 attack power versus 4. Perfect. Man. Game always has a sense of humor. Hey, there are red slimes here in the home zone. Nice. Skipping from 1 to 3. $11, $5, $18, $11. Sleep and hurt more. Well... See, if that was level 2, that makes what we just did, like, completely pointless. Not entirely, but mostly. That's really sad. Two, 2, 4, 3, heal more, wow. Let's take the death. That is really unfortunate. As soon as we picked up a level, we immediately learned to hurt more, Fat Boy, which is great, but it makes the shenanigans that we pulled to get good equipment to make the grind faster much less worthwhile. 7, 2, 3, 19. the Demon Knights in here are going to make this not really viable. Even though there's also Wyverns in here, so there's two good enemies for us to hurt more, but we just didn't encounter them. So we'll move on. It was an epic dive. That was pretty clutch. If we'd seen red slimes, I probably wouldn't have attempted it, which would have meant that we would have picked up the level organically in another way, but still. Alright, 9233. Right through the... Sold the torch. Oh. Okay. Good enemy zone. Just, not when you get back attacked. Ambushed again. Eerily similar in terms of taking deaths when you have the ability to kill stuff to what we encountered in a recent race. Ambushed again. Again, our agility is 30. It's not like we have 85 agility, but still. The odds are still significantly less than 50%. Despite the fact that it happens 100% of the time. I could try putting it to sleep, but that's only a 50-50 as well. And a near max roll hurt more does not get the kill. Hey Brian, welcome in. We're having a good Tuesday night. We're just trying to get ourselves off the ground here in this one. We had some really good luck to get ourselves set up in the early game, and then immediately threw it all away by learning Hurt More. So it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing in context. $14, 1, 6, 22. Should have cast Heal More in between. I have extra NP that I'm not going to be spending. Basic story, the grave is immediately... Missed Hurt More. The grave is immediately north of the castle there. We had 4 strength to start, which obviously doesn't do you much. Let's go for the one shot. Hey, we got it. Town of Cantlin just off screen to the southwest. And we were able to go through the grave to get to the top 3 chests. We did find a gold chest. Not only did we make it there, we made it all the way back out too, with just enough gold after selling the wings and herb that we also picked up in that dive to buy a hand axe to alleviate our 4 strength start problem. Then we immediately killed a scorpion, got 2 levels, and learned heal more and hurt more. So... I mean, it's a good thing, but it also negated the work that we did. 6, 5, 18, 7. Should be able to just attack now. Still though, I think sitting and grinding here is the right call. Agility in particular is awful. Yeah. Willing to take the death though, because there's not really anything else that we can purchase. I don't think I saw a large shield. I guess technically chainmail or something, which I could still purchase. 4, 3, 3, 7. Return. I assume you're on mobile, because it's kind of funny that you said that right after I died and lost half of it. Gotta love that mobile delay. Yeah, I think of what I saw, broadsword, chainmail. Broadsword is such a small upgrade over the hand axe that it's probably not worth purchasing, and then there's nothing between chainmail and magic armor from what I saw. I'm only able to check 2 shops, no keys. So there's not a whole lot of utility for the cash at the moment other than the chainmail. This zone though, 3 hurt moreable Sherlock enemies, let's go. Level 10, 0, 4, 6, 21. No repel. Heal. Yeah, it's such a good zone, it's hard to walk away from this. I really would like repel for exploration purposes. And a hurt more miss. Some agility would be nice. We're sitting in the low 40s, which is like not gonna run from much. I can. Actually, we did that last seed as well. We learned Repel, I think, at level 16. Or Repel was a level 16 spell or whatever. So we ended up throwing lots of fairy waters to explore and finish things out. Really? No, you're totally fine. It is definitely a viable option, just by Fairy Waters and Cantlin. Like I said, we did in the last seed, in both Cantlin and Brack, we bought quite a few Fairy Waters throughout the seed. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's a time investment to purchase them and then to use them. And they take up inventory space, and depending on what you have in your inventory, you can only carry so many, and so it's definitely viable, no question. I think the biggest obstacle I'm going to have is anything that I can't hurt more, I'm probably not going to be able to damage Race down. I don't know, potentially. And another hurt more miss at a critical moment. Perfect. I'm not going to be able to damage Race down, and with 40 agility or 43 agility or whatever it is, I'm not going to be able to run very effectively from things like Demon Knights, Golems, Red Dragons, Wizards. I think I need to move over to the right. I think co-op's been going pretty well. I mean, considering neither of us really have any prior experience with it. Definitely takes some getting used to, and I think we're just starting to iron out some of the strategy and whatnot. At least that's my impression. I thought we did extremely well in the week 3 seed, but apparently we just didn't find things in the right order. I mean, to basically have an hour run and be beaten by 20 minutes is like kind of nuts, especially when everything seems to go your way. But I think it really kind of came down to finding things in the right order. 1, 2, 1, 6, repel. Nice. And I guess probably choosing not to dive when the agility was not really reasonable. Like, apparently you really needed to dive with agility in the 50s on that seed to have a chance. Because people were winning, like, 2 levels before we did with agility in the mid-50s. So it's like, well, if you thought that you could really get through Charlog burning no heal mores with 55 agility, then apparently that was the run. Nice crit. Yeah, the structure is definitely not something that I would particularly choose, but I mean, it's hard. You have so many people, and you're not only coordinating individuals, but teams. But then again, I mean, this is basically a similar structure to how I kind of thought a qualifier or seeding setup should be or could be for just a regular tournament. Except those would be simultaneous, or like all at once, not asynchronous. Alright, level 12. Zero, 3, 2, 6. I mean, the co-op's a nice idea. I know that it's not something that I personally am super interested in, and I probably won't play it after the tournament's over. I mean, I think I had done like 2 runs with Nim, and it's fun to an extent. But it's definitely like not my choice of gameplay style, I guess. I get some of it too, I guess, is just the... It would take... It's kind of like 3.0 is for me right now. It's like I'm enjoying it, but there are parts of it that I'm trying to understand and get a better handle on the meta and, you know, how to approach things. And it will just take time and experience to really get to that point. But at the same time, I don't really have the interest level that I have. Oh, there's a cave right here that we didn't see earlier. Stone's Cave. Fighter's Ring. Could have been helpful at level 1. Not so helpful now, but I'll take it. Wow. The luck, the luck, the luck. Random pairings would have been very interesting, or some sort of round-robin action. Would have been kind of interesting to see. Or kind of similar to how, like, ladder races and such work, or... I mean, it's hard to have a ladder if you don't actually have a ladder. Oh, Sherlock is right here as well. To set something up like that, where you're not, like, everyone's racing the same seed, but you're actually racing against another team. And our first fun police sighting of the seed. Ooh, they have hurt. It's true, Winter League is coming. Not sure if I'll be in for that or not. Two-time semi-finalist, but... And trending toward advancing to the finals. Eliminated by 33 seconds, and then eliminated by 31 seconds, I believe. Shouldn't have attacked there. Take it, though. Jeez. So waiting to go like one step and then taking a death. And the golem took us out. Alrighty. Still no keys, nothing other than Cantlin found town-wise. We found Stone's Cave, and we've checked the top of the grave. Ah, there's another town right here that we couldn't see. It was 2 tiles off screen. 2 towns, in fact. So what did we miss out on for the last 30 minutes? That most other racers are gonna have. Well, I wouldn't say the Red Dragon was especially fightable much earlier than this. We're still going to be treating this like a Dragonlord fight. 15. Yes. 27. 36. 48. 56. 68. 76. Yeah, as soon as we have some attack power. $85. 96. Level 13, 12, 1, 0, 11. Death Necklace. Oh wow. What a stupid seed. Yeah, and it's a whole 20 tiles north of the castle, and we're finding it 35 minutes in. Because I explored south first and not north. Classic DWR. Hey Miplet, welcome in. Miplet 2? Uh-oh. What happened to Miplet Prime? Token. At least it was the token and not the sword. Do I care? No, I don't. Well, no, I don't. And Wizard with Dragonlord Breath. Good stuff. Wreck. Why am I even stopping here? I guess I could buy herbs. Into Dragon Scale. Dragon Scale. And I guess I should check. The one thing I didn't see would be like a large shield. But realistically, I'm gonna have that cash anyway. Kinda no matter what. Probably should just return home and check the treasury right away, because we can force a gold grind immediately. See if this dead ends. Then we can die in the swamp. Or it opens up to a whole new world. You know, a new fantastic point of view. There are a lot of dragons. Green Dragon's gonna be our most fought enemy this seed. Okay, that does backtrack down a little bit, and this does go through. Hey, Metal Slime. Cool, I'll take that. It's a teeny tiny little consolation prize for the rest of everything. Gosh, I definitely should have gone home first. Thought this was going to be a quick dead end, instead it's like the everything. Hey Arthmal, welcome in. We're having a good Tuesday. We're just doing some DWR. We're getting our exploration on. We have keys. We really need to go back home and check the stuff. I've got sidetracked with exploration. Another town. Coal. Is a large shield. Magic armor, silver shield. And the sword. Well, I guess it was worth the trip then. I swear. I am so irritated with Expo and these markers. I am so irritated. I've never had anything but good things to say about Expo markers, but these are absolutely awful. It can be a lot more random than we're making it in standard flags. If there's a thing that you can randomize, there probably is a flag to randomize it. Tablet Cave. One chest, no encounters. I don't recall if I have that side or not. Well, we'll find out. I think I do. Nope. I return. Really should have healed there instead of trying to run. Gosh, still taking so much damage. Fun police. Nice crit. You can find out a lot about information about the randomizer at dwrandomizer.com, linked there. If you want to just download it or even look at the web-based version, there's a link there, but also a long description. 4.6.13.8 of all the things the randomizer can do. Need some repel. You're not wrong. There's a lot of RNG involved, but at the same time it's extremely predictable in terms of if you understand the mathematical formulas that are used and how the game's programmed. I mean, there's a reason why the RNG manipulation exists, but that's kind of beyond that. But there's a reason why, you know, we know exactly what equipment to buy at what times and what tiles to walk on and exactly when you're going to be damage breaking which enemies and optimal everything. This was coal. Yes. A randomizer seed, definitely. Vanilla game, virtually impossible. Unless you're RNG manipulating, of course, in which case, of course you can. Easy game. Awkward little dead end. I'm trying to just make sure I backtrack through the areas that I skipped earlier to make sure that there isn't anything else here. Remember going across this set of bridges. So there's one area here kind of to the south that I want to make sure that there isn't anything. And if there isn't, then I think I can return home. Oh. This does go further. Unless, well, of course. Just died of the stone man, so not checking this stuff sooner was probably a mistake. We'll see. I intended to, I just wanted to see if there was anything in the few tiles north of the triplet of towns, but turned out to be half the map. Gold grind available, knew it. Torch. Cursed belt number 1. And nothing. So gold bottom right. Swamp south under the castle. Yeah, I did a lot of preemptive grinding in that good Hurtmore zone northeast of the castle. And there's an even better zone right here. Hurtmore-wise, anyway. Could do preemptive princess rescue since I was already there. Oh, there's Sherlock. So we know that we're kind of southern part of the map. Armor could be on coordinates, flute, harp, stones, or nothing. Gotta be pretty close to the southern border. At least I thought I was, but apparently I was wrong. But there is a town down here. That's good. I was just playing the odds that we were going to be closer to the southern border, and that way I'd be able to just follow it. I don't need anything in the shop. Just bought keys. Gold dragon scale. I even put on the one that I have. I did. I do have the harp. That's right, I started with it. Perfect. Now I have the staff. Still need the stones. Got the mountain cave. Bottom 2 in the grave. Vanilla Stones cave is out there somewhere as well. Oops. He's not gonna hurt more me twice in a row for 44 or 45, right? Good. $7,500 even. What does level 15 look like? 7, 15, 5, 10. Pretty strong level. This goes a lot farther to the south than I expected. Holy moly. Apparently my map is like a complete rectangle, not at all shaped correctly. Gosh, if we had everything right now, we would be borderline to go. 94 HP would be what's limiting us. We've got 8, 9 checks outside of Charlock and 7 checks in. So 9 and 16. Outside and 7 in 16 in. Coordinates Charlock, bottom 2 of the grave, mountain cave, stones cave. Figured I'm here, might as well. Of course. Outside? That's a silly spell. Who would have outside? Okay, something about the princess carrying sprite is a bit aggressive. And the right-facing edge. Stay at the inn first. I'm gonna check the middle shop, fill up on keys, look for full plate, I guess. Or I could just say screw it and do a gold grind. Also viable. We're fine on keys. South, 69 east. I think... Actually... I think that's not Second Continent. It is a direction we need to explore, but I would like to get equipment. And since we need two things, not one, I think it is worthwhile to dive the grave here. Hopefully something downstairs can kill us. Keep in mind, in addition to the fact that we still need to find and dive the mountain cave and find and see... No, I already have the Stones Cave. Find the search coordinates. We haven't found either of the turn-ins. If I have, I didn't mark it, and I don't think I did. And we're dead. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Didn't get a gold grind. Didn't get the chests. Alright, this, I think, is what I saw earlier from the north. I died right here. Yeah, the back attack Dragonlord Breath that you really can't do much about. I mean, in fairness, I could have healed more and kept myself over 72 HP. But it's not really something you count on happening. It's not like I had 20. I had like 60. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, if that chest or the bottom chest were important, it's gonna be a big downer. Fully prepared to, but chose not to. Although at the same time, that kind of makes the other one that I did die to a little bit more irritating, that I went 3 rounds of combat and didn't get redone. Drip Cave. Gosh, this map. Oops. I think I actually have repel up, it's just I have no defense, so I'm not repelling anything. Nothing there. Such a good grind in the Red Dragon, and I'm not gonna fight any more than like the single one I needed to check the tile. Yikes. I think we're way too far to the north. I think we're significantly north of the castle, actually. We need to be south. Could be to the Jerk Cave and south. Could be south from the start and to the east. 2, 3, 22, 2. Yeah, we're good stats. Fine. Kill me. Just irritated now. This is ridiculous. Alright, wizard in the exact same... Touching. Let me walk like 3 steps, then give me all the encounters you want. After the 3rd step, please. Flute, great. Silver Shield, maybe clothes. Clothes would be an improvement. That was my last key. Great. I'm a big fan of Silver Shield. If it's at all reasonable, I do try to get it. I think that it's underrated. I know a lot of people are kind of in the large shield is good enough category, and I mean, for certain things it is, but the fact that you can repel everything in Charlock and it costs you maybe 2 minutes and could potentially save you 10, 12, 15, 20 encounters potentially in Charlock, I'm on board. Plus, right now we're rappelling up through specters, so overworld exploration is even a lot of encounters. Hey, we have defense. Coordinates are 22 south, 69 east. I don't think this is east enough. Or south enough. Might be south enough, it's probably not east enough. Okay. How do I get down there? Is that second continent? Really? It might be. Either that or it's east and then south. Also a possibility. Good lord. Oh my goodness. Is this like Sharlock Desert? Exclusively Sharlock enemies? Yeah, it's straight south of where I am. Well, that would have been helpful like forever ago. Yeah, exploration luck is definitely the determiner in this seed. No question. Could also have been the stones. We are still short quest items, which is why I dove the grave in the first place. Because the flute could have been on the map, and the armor could have been in Sharlock. There's the stones. Second last chest. Let's just do this. Actually, we don't even need to do this, but this helps us get across swamp faster. So I guess it's a net positive, maybe. Helps us avoid encounters, so I call that a win. Just in case. I guess theoretically I could have just walked through and then gone right into Charlock at full MP instead of going down here. Okay. Might as well pick up another level we don't need. Seven, 1, 2, 2. The Rainbow Bridge indeed has been built. Nice walk. Therein lies the power of the Silver Shield, nearly 3 full floors of walking with 0 encounters. 1 encounter total in the entire middle zone. No encounters on the U-shaped floor. Red Dragon. On the stairs. The lowest encounter rate possible. Hey, we got the flute. It's good for the golem. It's helpful. Comfortable 3-shot. You jerk. Should be a pretty straightforward fight. The multiple extra levels that we have, probably gonna finish this one with like 6 extra heal mores. Opening with 9. Maybe not 6, maybe 5. $21. $35. $45. $53. $64. $78. $93. $104. $115. $126. $139. $150. Likely, but not guaranteed to win on the next swing. $163. I was right. 6 extra heal mores. We got 1 more double than I anticipated. Well, the exploration luck got us this time, clearly. Having keys available to us and not having them for a good 35-40 minutes definitely cost us. Thanks for the GGs, JBT and Fatboy. Another middle-of-the-pack finish, unfortunately. Again, largely just exploration luck. That's a 5th place, 125.52 officially. Angel FM finished this one in 1st place at 109. Betastrup 112, Nestcard 114, Guelph 124. So, I mean, the fact that I had access to a gold grind basically within the first 10 minutes and I didn't even find it for about 35 or 40, and didn't have any armor of any kind for over an hour? Yeah. No surprise. Again, it's largely just the exploration luck. I also picked up probably 2 extra levels in the process, so I would not be surprised at all if anybody won at level 15 or 16. Yeah, it was well over 30 minutes in that we even found the trio of towns to the northwest. Yeah, the key access was pretty critical, and that would have led us to a gold grind for best possible equipment, like practically instantaneously. Yeah. Alright, we'll take a look at the stats. I'm gonna again redraw the map because markers are terrible. Keys for Mornax Knights, yes, both of those, plus the fact that the Red Dragon grind was going to be immensely easy as well, and especially if we were able to pick up, because we could have had Flame Sword, Magic Armor, Silver Shield, and one shop in Catlin. I mean, if we had just literally walked 2 tiles further into the swamp and seen the trio of towns, we basically could have done that from the very start of the game. We could have had that, we could have been grinding Red Dragons practically at like level 6 or 7, and even before that, the basement grind of Axe Knights would have been a fantastic grind even before that. Certainly faster and more efficient than what we were doing. Still, it was a great grind. It's just it's unfortunate that something like the exploration luck in such a very, very like close but also like very trolly annoying way basically determined the outcomes of this race. So taking a look here, lots of Hurtmore, no surprise, lots of that at the early game. Gilmore's quite a few of those as well, not very many attacks, 25 deaths is pretty annoying. 95 bonks is a lot more than I'm used to. Very few early game enemies fought, only 5 on the entire first page. Again, we picked up Hurtmore at level 2 or 3. Decent number of Metal Scorpions were one of the few things that we could fight without dying immediately upon learning Hurtmore. A lot of the other stuff we just encountered on the overworld and hacked away at. Excuse me, werewolves were in that zone to the northeast, as were green dragons and star wyverns, so we fought a lot of those. Not very many red dragons, although they were very easy to fight when we did encounter them. A few armored knights along the overworld and a few in Sharlock. Yeah, it's disappointing. That's a very frustrating one and a tough one to kind of encompass, because it's like, ah man, I really played this exactly how I wanted to. Did the early grind, got a good bit of luck in getting through and picking up the gold and getting a hand axe early on. That was awesome. You know, the grind to get viability, HP and such wise was really well done. But unfortunately, the closeness of those particular locations kind of took the wind out of our sails, so to speak. Take a look at the map here momentarily, just getting the camera set up for that. Let's take a listen to some chippy tunes, courtesy of Krulla's on YouTube here momentarily as well. Alright, that looks pretty good to me, so we'll go ahead and do the transition and get rid of that. There's my map for this seed. This looks a lot cleaner than what it originally looked like, trust me. Just a lot of windy bits, particularly in the northeast section and then east past the Jerk Cave. Lots and lots of bridges and lots of nonsense back and forth. So we started off Tanthagil on the far western edge of the map. We're pretty close to it. We started off this one with 4 strength, 19 agility, 12 HP, 4 MP, no spells. So 4 strength starts always a bit on the dicey side. When we walked outside, we took a look to the south and immediately saw the town of Camplin. We also saw to the north the Cave of the Grave. And having both of those pieces of information, having a look at Catelyn, seeing that we had things like hand axe, chainmail, and plus potentially a lot of other bigger stuff, broadsword, flame sword, magic armor, silver shield, or fairy waters and herbs, whatever. If we were able to go into the grave and pick up something, if it's a cursed belt, we can sell it. If it's wings and something, we can sell it. If in and of itself it's fairy water or torches, great. If it's gold, great. If it's keys, even better. Potentially we could get a gold grind off. It took us a few tries, but we were able to get it. Not only were we able to pick up wings and herb and gold in the top of the grave, we were able to walk all the way out. Somehow. Despite the fact that we had a couple of one-shotting enemies in there, like wyverns, demon knights, and rogue scorpions. We were able to walk out, we walked down to Catelyn, barely had enough to pick up a hand axe, and that's what got us started. Mapping for me is essential. I really couldn't do this effectively without mapping. I have a tendency to forget where things are or how things kind of fit together if I don't, so potentially it's a strategy for you as well. I have more of a subway style mapping, is just kind of what you see here. Others, like Nest Cardinality and some others, do more like contours where you actually see the outer edges of everything. But this has worked for me consistently for quite a while, so that's just what I do. It's a little bit easier, faster, I don't have to spend as much time looking down as opposed to on screen. But we were able to do that. We picked up a couple of kills, including a scorpion, jumped to level 3, and immediately learned Hurt More, and then a kill later learned Heal More, and we're like, well, all the advantage that we just secured ourselves by getting that very early hand axe within about 5 minutes, digging those 3 chests out, basically that advantage was completely neutralized by the early learning of Hurt More. Just to the northeast here, whoops, what happened to the tunes? Wow, the stream just died. That's weird. Let's get that back going. Huh. I think it's ever happened before. Anyway, so this zone just to the east of the grave, notice that there's a bunch of locations here. We didn't see those yet. But just to the east of the grave had Star Wyverns, Werewolves, and Green Dragons, all 3 fantastic Hurt Moreable enemies. We took a lot of those out up until about level 11 or 12 or so. That really kind of got us going. We were level like 11 or 12 before we even really moved and did much. It was about 25 minutes in. We went down to the south, we saw the Stones Cave, which didn't have anything of significance, and looped back all the way up here to the east, saw a bridge off to the east, didn't get a chance to go really across it before dying. Went back this time, explored to the north, and found the bad news of the trio of towns just to the northwest of the grave. Literally 2 tiles to see Hawksness and Breckenary from the grave. We just didn't go past it, unfortunately. Hawksness, Red Dragon with the Hurt spell, very easy to pick off. Death Necklace there in Hawksness. Remolder for key access, which would have been critical for getting a gold grind going, because as we checked the Tanthachal Treasury, gold was available, and with the grave right next door, perfect opportunity to set a gold grind up. And then Breckenary, also there. So that was a big miss, unfortunately. The northeast portion of the map did continue for a long way. We did explore most of this. Cole, I believe, did have one of the key quest items, so this was required. I think it had the harp. Tablet Cave was also up there, didn't have anything. Took a death warp out of there, and kept exploring. What I should have probably done right there was force a gold grind. I believe I did hop into the grave, and tried to, and died to a back attack Dragonlord Breath Wizard, 1 step before clearing the number 4 chest in the grave. So that was a big opportunity lost. So that was a big time loss as well. When we got into the base and we saw Swamp South, we went across to Swamp North. We found Axe Knights on the Spike Tile. Didn't rescue the princess right away, but we did after we explored the second continent, which did have Garenham and the Staff Cave, so we did the turn in. We explored the rest of it. There was nothing else here. Picked up the princess on the way back to the castle. Checked for coordinates, which were 22 south, 69 east, which we didn't know exactly where they were. I suspected they could possibly be up here, but on the second continent, but I didn't think so. I figured they were to the east, and it was just a matter of finding the actual location. Sorry about that. So we went to the east, we found the Jerk Cave, and I didn't see or didn't follow this initially. I kind of got distracted by this area up to the north. Then, of course, once again, we got multiply run blocked and killed by a wizard before getting a chance to advance to find both the Mountain Cave, which had the stones, and the Overworld Search Tile, which had the armor. So that was, again, another big miss, unfortunately. That pushed us back into the bottom of the grave again, doing a gold grind, picking up magic armor when we didn't need it because we were about to replace it, etc. And by the time we finished all that stuff up, not only were we behind, but we were also 2 levels higher than we needed to be, and really just wasting overall a ton of time. So overall, I feel like I played this really well. It's just a matter of the exploration luck was just not in our favor. If we go 2 tiles to the north or to the west from the grave here, we find the trio of towns, we get our gold grind in fast, we potentially pick up the armor fast from the search tile via Camplin. We picked up the we could have picked up the the sword was in. Where was the sword? I don't even remember where the sword was. In any case, we could have been significantly ahead of where we were. This is one of those where you run it rerouted and all of a sudden you beat first place by 25-30 minutes. Unfortunately, this is probably like a 45-minute seed. And we just got a bit of the short end of the stick exploration-wise. But it is what it is. You do your best. You do the run, and if the RNG gets you, the RNG gets you. That's what happened in the last race, where we had a 6x run fail against a red dragon despite having coin flip opportunity to run. This one, it was just map exploration. Solid play, just bad luck. But that wraps this one up. GG to everybody finishing out the racing individuals, BLK 135 and Vertical Sandwich 136. To wrap up the field, Osmati Games took the DNF. So again, middle of the pack. Not exactly what I wanted, but it is what it is.